Hey, and welcome to an update video. My last video for Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was okay, but a lot more information was discovered very shortly after that, thanks to the Five Nights at Freddy's Reddit community. And partially because of some deeper digging by myself, I've figured out the full mystery for unlocking the second star at the beginning, or at the end of the fifth night, or near the end of the fifth night, although you technically, as far as I'm aware, don't actually have to finish the fifth night. Now, as you can see, I have the minigames section unlocked in the extras. Well, if you complete all the minigames, as I'm going to show you, you'll unlock that. And it's also what gives you that extra star, the first one being for just beating Night 5, which I've obviously done. And the second one is for just completing all these hidden games the way they were intended to be completed. Now, whether or not that's, how you get a good ending, I don't know. Whether it leads to the neutral ending, again, I'm not really sure. But the point is, if you follow the steps in these videos, in these clips, you'll be able to do it. Now, the first one is on that right wall, and it's just this birthday party. Now you can walk all the way to the end, but you'll end up having to walk all the way back because you can't do anything with this right now. But it does play a part later, and you have to come back to this minigame after you've done all the other ones the right way in order to finish everything and unlock the secret. Now, obviously, the other thing you can do is BB's minigame, and you don't have to do this on night 1, but you want to do this on night 1 since there's nothing else you have to worry about, and nothing else you have to do on night 1 anyway. You want to collect all 9 balloons. As you can see, you're 1 short. Don't go to that exit door, jump through the wall, and fall. You'll see there's nothing here to stop you right now, but you'll keep falling. Eventually you'll hit the ground. Walk all the way to the right, and you'll see an extra room with the last balloon in it. Once you collect the last balloon, well, we'll see in just a second, but yeah, you want to collect the last balloon, and it'll end the minigame right there. And we'll have to be doing this one again too, but as you can see, once you've collected all 9 balloons, you get this pathway, and this path of balloons will actually lead you to what is the first of 5 dead children's souls. Now, obviously, you can't do anything with them right now, as you can see. It doesn't do anything just walking up to them, you just walk right past them, so you just need to finish it like I showed you the first time. Just get all 9 balloons, and you don't have to come back to it this night. Not until night 2. But as you'll see just now, we're going to go to night 2. And once you get to night 2, well, first you get this, and these death minigames, you can't avoid getting the animatronics destroyed. But what you can do is go down here, past Foxy's Curtain. Every night that you get one of these, it'll have a different clue on both sides of the screen. As you can see here, you have BBDBL click and 4 buttons. And I'll show you in just a sec what those mean. And you'll want to do the button one first, and I'll explain why. First of all, the one on the right is the clue for Mangle's minigame, and Mangle's minigame is accessed in Cam 7. And these buttons on the arcade machine, you do it in the order of the clue. Top left, top right, bottom right. Once you do, you'll be taken to Mangle's quest. Now in this minigame, your job, at first sight, is to collect your parts. But like Balloon Boy's minigame, you can jump through the wall at a certain part. And once you jump through the wall, you'll fall for a screen, and then you'll be taken to another area. See, you fall down through this screen. There's the puppet, or the crying child's soul, or puppet. And here's these balloons, and they lead to what you're really after on your quest, which is, as you'll soon see in just a second, a giant 3-layer cake. Now once you collect this cake, you'll win this minigame, but doing this unlocks the ability to give the cake to the children's souls in all the other minigames. So you go back to BB's minigame, do it just like before, collect the balloons if you want to, you don't have to. But once you do this, jump through the wall, and since we already did it on night 1, we'll have a bridge down below us to lead us to the child's soul. And once you get to the child's soul, you'll give him a cake this time, which will end the minigame. And it essentially is cleansing the soul. And as you can see, it ends. Now then, that's all the rest you have to do for that night, so you move on to night 3. And the end of night 2 minigame, here, the death minigame, which gives you your next clue for night 3, which is these 4 cupcakes right here on the left. Now, they look like skulls, but they're cupcakes. They're Chica's cupcakes, and this is Chica's hidden minigame. And this is only accessible on night 3. Now, the locations of the cupcakes are always the same, and they're in Cam 2, Cam 3, Cam 4, and Cam 6. As you can see, click them, click that one, then click the last one, and it takes you to the minigame. Now, in this minigame, your goal that you're first presented with is getting these cupcakes and taking them to the children that are crying over here. And there's 2 on the bottom level as well that you need to give cupcakes to. Now, whether or not you actually have to give the cupcakes to them, I don't think you do, but just to be on the safe side, I go ahead and do it anyway. But then, after you've delivered those 2 cupcakes, like the last time, there's a hidden section of the wall you can actually jump over on the left side on this bottom section that will take you to another of the child's souls. And once you approach him with Chica, you'll give him another cake. And that wins you this minigame as well. Now we move on to night 4, or the end of night 3's death minigame, which gives you your clue for night 4. And after we get down there, you'll be able to see that it's one of the most cryptic clues. It's just a number. 395248. It is kind of confusing, and it is the most difficult one to figure out. But it's not that bad, really. Once you get into the game, you see those tiles on the wall right underneath your window and to the left of your desk? Well, as you'll see, they are actually more like a number pad. That's 395248, and it triggers the Golden Freddy's minigame. And this one is kind of weird to actually get to the true ending of it, but you jump down and you get forced through that wall, and you'll fall for 2 screens, and then you'll hit a solid floor. And when you hit this floor, you're going to want to walk right. You can try to jump, but it's not going to do anything here. It's not going to do anything on the next screen either. But on this last one, you jump up near the edge, and it'll suck you up to the top of it. Now when you're up here, you want to jump across and get sucked up to this one, and then you'll be able to jump up when you get on this side and get sucked up into this one. There's another stream on the right side, all the way up against the wall. Right there, and it'll suck you up to the top of that one. And you just repeat this. Go up to that one. And this time, the second suction stream is all the way on the far left. Have a little bit of difficulty getting to it this time, but there we go. Oh, there we go. And once you get up to here, this is the last one before you get to the child. And you just jump across to the right, and you get sucked through into the box with the child. You'll give him another cake. And that is the 4th out of 5 souls that we need to cleanse. Well, 3rd, technically, I guess. Because there's still one more left. And at the end of the night, get the last of the animatronics. But as you can see on the right, there's Shadow Bonnie, which is your last clue for the last hidden minigame. And you can only do it on night 5, but if you pay attention on the far right side of your desk, you'll see a Shadow Bonnie doll. Right there. It's hard to see, but double click it and it'll take you to the minigame. And once you're in here, you can move around left and right, but if you tap down, it'll take you to another screen, and it should take you to this one. Jump through the wall like you do with Balloon Boy and tap down again and you'll fall right on top of the last child, or the next to last child. And then after you've done all that, double click on this one again and it'll take you here. But now, once you reach the end, it'll be different. You'll see all of the other animatronics' souls, and you deliver the last cake, save the last child's soul, which is Golden Freddy, and they all disappear. And then the balloons fly up, representing their souls, I would imagine, transcending. And that's all there is to it. Even if you don't actually beat Night 5, you'll end up with the extra star. Now, whether or not, if you go on to beat Night 5, you get a different ending than the bad ending, I'm still not certain. I'm still, not for lack of trying, mind you, but there you go. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with all of you, and I hope you have a good day. If you found it informative or helpful, just leave a comment, share, like, spread the word. I'll have more videos for Five Nights at Freddy's 3 hopefully soon, so I hope to see you then. Have a good one.